Oh, oh no!
Oh,
Oh no!
Welcome back, everyone. Well, we may not have been able to post videos for the past 2 weeks. The team has been plugging away on some exciting developments. The tech and design teams have been working out, building the core game loop and tech backlog on par for the dungeon, while also finding a bit of time in between for the team to relax and catch up. Since our art team was able to move quickly in setting up the art pipeline, it meant we needed to move them off the project to give us a little bit of time to catch up, build out that full game loop, and hold some important internal playtests. We don't want to give too much away yet, but here's a sneak peek at the new project that the art team has been building out. Also, the results of the playtest were super informative and highlighted some areas for improvement. Let's just say we'll be busy over the coming weeks working out some of these changes, so make sure to tune in next week.
right now we're at a point where we took the jam version of the game, polished up, tried different mechanics, learned a lot about what makes good levels. Now we need some time to build out the design a little bit more and go beyond this is one fun course, and how do we keep players engaged across multiple courses.
I really think we need to figure out the full gameplay loop. Does it feel good to actually get multiple stars, work towards those crowns?
We had the art team doing a bunch of great work and stuff, but we need to have them go off, do a game jam with some other tech folks, and give us some time to just focus on the design.
So what are the things this week or these next 2 weeks that you your priorities are then?
That way of unlocking the next course. So that star system that we were talking about, that's going to be, I think we'll learn a lot from getting that in place and then starting to get that into people's hands.
If we can get these other 2 courses up, then we can have hopefully enough that with the stars, we can actually get enough of a playtest for the team together then.
The other thing, actually, we've been wanting to try out coins in the level. Initially, we just had depending on how you did on the whole, you just get rewarded a certain number of coins, which has been difficult to kind of communicate the relationship with as we've been kind of playing around with things.
I think those tests have been really successful. I think it's definitely worth moving fully ahead into just having coins in all the levels. So yeah, I'll have to write that down as a pass I need to do this week.
Sounds good.
Cool.
The backbone of these changes that we want to make and the whole structure that holds everything up is going to be this level selection system and world selection system. I was working off the concepts that Shae had given me, which had the box on the side with the star requirements and crown requirements. I had put a version of this I had mocked it up in Unity and then looked it over with Cody, and we decided to go in a bit of a different direction. What we found is that we really wanted to make the stars front and center instead of putting them off to the side in a little box. By having the 3 stars really big spread out across there, it'll signify their importance to the game, the fact that you need to earn these stars to continue to progress. That was really the main thing that we wanted to put attention on. It was a lot of fun to get together the little preview objects. Once we got that in and started to be able to see little square representations of the different levels, even though I was just grabbing random gray box assets and putting them in there on a little cube, it really started to make it feel like a full game already. And getting that sensation where it goes over to that and shows the unlock, it was like, oh wow, this isn't just a little game jam thing. This is turning into a full game now. You get that structure. Once I got the basic version of this all up and running, it was time to run it through Cody and the other people on the team and see what he thought of it, how we could change it, and how to go forward.
So I'll go right from the main menu for it.
Okay, let's do it. Do we even have a title screen for? Ooh.
So yeah, I made the world select. I made the obviously this is placeholder art.
Oh, I thought it'd be final.
But I just wanted to demonstrate that I made this. I tried to make the scale of them visibly different, so this looks like a whole patch of world. And then as a test, there's no levels in this.
You got a complete ball land.
Of
Oh, perfect. So it's a bit smaller, like physically when you get in. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's so
that's
much
more clear.
like that this is a level. I was thinking of making it so that I might still change this so that this says like enter or something instead of play.
I think that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. So if I went to the other ones,
Forest. Deep forest.
Just
Good
more
naming.
trees. I think that's what you had for the.
No, there's no way that's what I named the courses.
Is that, oh. Okay, so see, I haven't played this, so it says like never complete. So this is going to be the kind of long part of the video because I need to play.
That's okay. We'll fast forward.
I'm just trying to show you what it looks like.
Right.
Part. Yeah.
When you get, when you don't do very well. Oh my god, he's under par.
And we got on the par. So yeah, this scene still needs to be revised. Obviously, the scenes between the holes.
Yeah, we still don't have the between holes score.
Yeah, that's next on that.
Oof.
So yeah, unlock forest now. I actually like if I had gotten 3 stars on village, it would do that for both of them. Like it would do like unlock. Yeah, and then now you can see the whole like UI for this. So, I need par for the next star. My best is 2 over.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I really like the crown up there too.
I'll show you what it looks like if I just go. So I unlock both of those, and then you can see, like, if I get everything, just says course master.
Could this like slightly change Goldie?
Oh, like the whole thing?
I'm just thinking visually be really satisfying when you're scrolling through them. Like you could definitely see with the crown, it's pretty obvious, but being able to see all your courses golded, or these ones are golded, these ones aren't.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to like just see, like when you have that call out to be like, you can do this much better. And I'll show you how you like customize. So, like you said, like second star and first star is automatic. First stars,
first star you complete.
Second star is always par. And then it tells you the par total here for your reference.
Oh, perfect.
So you just do third star score, crown score, which I took from
the
your thing.
Yep, the level design sheet.
And then the stars prerequisite is like.
Oh, cool, to unlock that course.
Yeah. So like obviously course 1 has 0 because it just comes unlocked by default. Then course 2 you need 1 star, course 3 you need 3 stars. So you can play with that as much as you
want. Yeah. No, that'll be really good for internal. We'll make that a bit tougher for internal playtests just to get people motivated to try and redo courses.
Yeah, and then you'll change it all once you have 5 courses in.
Yep.
So okay.
Awesome. Oh, looks great.
One of the things I've been wanting to get in for a while is actually showing the stars on the end screen, how many stars you've earned once you complete the course. Even though this is a placeholder, there's no art in yet, it's really important that we do some kind of animation and celebration because this is the point where the player's earning those stars. We really want them to feel good. And the crown I wanted specifically just pops in once you've already completed the 3 stars because it's like a bonus thing, like, oh, I didn't even realize I could do that good. So this was a really important moment to get this in. Something that I just wanted as a player was just to color code the scorecard so that if I do under par, it goes green. If I do over par, it goes red, just so I can check at a glance how well I'm doing. So I finally got around to doing that and it felt a lot better. The last thing I wanted to get in, because I know it would make Cody really happy, is that if you do earn the crown for a course, so you fully mastered that course, the whole course preview turns gold, which is just like a really nice little feature to get the player even more excited and get Cody excited.
You've seen the menus already, ball lands.
Yeah,
so this is color-coded now.
Yep.
Tells you every time. If you get the crown, it just like pops in, like it doesn't show you regularly.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And then
okay, awesome. I like that it stayed on that for a second too.
Yeah, I added that in. I can show you by like cheating.
Oh.
It's like a bonus.
Didn't even
wow,
know it's
you
coming.
did like the max.
Oh, and it's golden too.
And it's gold.
Yes. Thanks for adding that. It's such a small thing, but like, once you see one of them, how do you not
Yeah, it's like
try and get
course
the crown on
mastered.
all of
It's
them?
like
You got a gold level now.
But yeah, no, I'm okay with the crown being like insanely
Very
hard.
difficult?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's like that's why I made it kind of like not there regularly. It's like it's beyond the best. It's like, you've mastered this completely. So yeah, next I'll do the retry, and then I'll do another pass at the reticle. Okay.
That looks awesome, Josh.
Oh, oh, and then the timing.
And
of
the fuse
bomb
timing?
going off.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna work how you want it. Oh my god, it
Oh,
did.
it's easy. Yeah, 3 stars, nothing to do shit about.
Cool.
Good to go.
We've got a build together now. We've got 5 courses built out with different mechanics in them, a whole system for you to move from one course to the next course. We've overhauled like how the scoring works, how coins work.
Oh my god.
So there's been a lot of changes, and I don't want to give you too much to like sway your opinion or tell you what stuff is ahead of time. Just kind of want to observe, and the more that you can kind of just like talk through whatever you're thinking is good. But we'll learn a lot from just watching you try to play and see like
In
what
jail.
happens. Yeah, don't feel bad if you're bad. Yeah.
18 over 5.
Yeah.
Whoa, ball land. Never completed. Okay, watch me bounce off of this guy.
Watch me dance.
I got it.
Oh my gosh, he's an expert. Caitlin confirmed better than me.
Yeah, Josh has tried that like 50 times.
Wow, that's like a lot of power. Like I would expect to just be like a putt if if the arrow was filled. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Leaving home. Do I get to play all of it?
There's 5 courses.
Oh my god. You guys have done so much. Yes.
Oh, nothing wrong with par.
Still 1 under. Oh, they're so
Campfire.
cute in this one.
Environmental story.
I don't want to kill them. This kind of sucks. Goodbye, my friend. Oh! Oh!
Oh, it bounced
No.
off the back and then
Bounced off the back.
Goodbye, my friend. Sucks. I'm sad now.
because you ruined the campfire.
I don't have enough stars. Oh my gosh. I suck. I can't,
suck.
I can't play the next world. Oh, so you need to 3-star at least something to get this. That's pretty good, actually.
Oh, that's
Oh! Yay!
Locked it.
Guys, I did it! Oh, one thing I haven't noticed until now. Your coins, they don't carry over like between worlds, do they? Like it's
No.
just, okay, it's just those. So I should be using my coins. I'm just so excited to move on to the next level that I forget to go to the shop. Oh. So it's a good thing I went to the shop there because you get like a shortcut.
Yeah, you
So now it's unlocked.
here come the 3 stars.
Yeah.
Now we're cooking. I know.
Okay, that's bugging out hard. I don't know.
I'm so good at this game.
Just unlock it.
What's the next one?
Try and unlock your supposed beginnings if you can.
Oh, okay.
I think that'll be the most helpful.
And I can call you over when I get it.
Yeah, let us know when you get it.
Okay.
If it works.
Yeah, if it unlocks properly now.
Okay, so I played the first course, like was it Adventure Begins? Like 5 times probably before I moved on. By the 3rd run, like I just wanted Village like full restart something. Just having to play out a ruined run. And ruined, quote unquote, like I was able to get 3 stars my first try on the first course, but getting the crown, 9 under par by the end of it, but not 10. And I was like, I've tried this 5 times, I give up, I'm moving on. Felt like there was a very big need for highly accurate shots. Like sometimes you hit like the wrong part of the enemy's flat face, you go and you miss the coins by like that much. Maybe it's a good thing I'm frustrated though, because like I want to do well, and just the inherent idea of 3 stars in the crown, like that seems like something that'd be good to do. Also part of that solution, me wanting to solve things, I wanted to buy from the shop during gameplay. And that was basically it. So basically when it felt like, when I solved the problem and it worked how I thought it was going to work, it felt really, really good. Like, especially the more complex stuff, it's like, gonna bounce off that, and it's gonna hit that, and that's gonna go there. And when I like solved problems using the shop, that felt good too. It just felt more often than not, I either was guessing at the solve, and most of the time it didn't work, and I was off by that much. And then other times, like when I just messed up totally as a total wash, I wanted to just give it another go. But since I couldn't, and I had to play the entire thing, I was less motivated to go back and redo that entire course again, especially if the next course is opened up. I'm like, I might as well just get through that. I'm wondering if a lot of what I'm asking for as a player is coming from the lack of just a more friendly restart system. If the accuracy is low, but I can restart whenever, I don't really care much with the accuracy because I can just like eventually like hone it and like get a feel for it. Whereas since there is no restart, it feels like I'm basically guessing every time, and like if my guess is wrong, I can't do it. So maybe.
And then compounded by like the intro time and
Yeah.
everything. If you're trying to master something, there is just like a level of, there's like a good level of frustration and like a bad level of frustration. Because it's like, if you're trying to master it and you're screwing up, you're gonna get frustrated, but you're driving yourself to play more.
You're opting into being frustrated.
Whereas like all the things like, oh, I have to wait for this, or I don't understand this, or like there's bad elements of frustration, and then there's elements of frustration that drive you to like play more.
After testing the game with everyone in the office and collecting much more feedback than we can show in the devlog, it was safe to say that an A/B test was needed to help determine which way to steer the game's direction. An A/B test is meant to help isolate specific elements, and by comparing the results of each against each other, provide valuable information about the element you're trying to gain a better understanding of. Now, in our case, we wanted to compare how satisfied players would feel depending upon the length of the golf courses in Par for the Dungeon. As Josh mentioned previously in our discussion with Shae, there's a good level of frustration that can occur after accomplishing a difficult task, but if the task is too long and tedious, that accomplishment quickly turns into resentment. So with that in mind, we built out 2 different builds. In build A, we modified the courses to be a single hole so that players could quickly retry the same hole over and over. This was meant to reduce the downtime players experienced when having to frequently retry an entire course when they really only need to improve on a single hole. Build B tackled this approach by reducing the length of the course from 5 holes down to 3. We wanted to contrast Build A with this shorter course variant because we were concerned that players' sense of accomplishment would be impacted if we remove the underlying tension that's required to perform across a set of holes. Upon completion of these changes, we sent them out to the team, and the clear response from the team was that the shortened courses of Build B was the winner. It basically boiled down to Build B had higher highs and lower lows, whereas the simplicity of Build A was just less preferable due to players' actions and rewards feeling much less substantial. Often in tests like this, there is no perfect solution, but at least this outcome can help act as a guiding direction for us to move forward, feeling confident in the game's overall design. Thanks so much for watching, as always, and be sure to tune in next week where we finally unveil the second game project we've been working on that we're temporarily calling Raccoon Playground. Catch you in the next one.